morning. Weights are handy. We're not going to start with them though. We'll just start with our lovely shoulder rolls. Big exaggerated movement, round the shoulders forward, bring them up, give me stick up arms, squeeze the shoulders together, back and down, round, lift, squeeze, exaggerate that movement, maybe even get that body rocking forward and back as you do it. So it's like a cat. And then opening in a cow, just a couple more here. Very nice. Settle that down. We're going to start with a step touch. The music I have going is very fast. So just move side to side. It seems like I'm in manic mode. That's actually probably true also. In a moment, we'll take 2 steps to the right in 4, 3, here we go. I'm sorry, I'm going so fast. Good, we're gonna stay here on this one, step touch only. Woo! Let's bring those arms up, pull them back and down. I've been wondering where you were, Erin. Toes in front. Good, keep those arms pulling down at a knee lift, point the toe. Squeeze those arms back. Again, working those shoulders, and then come up and over. Add a little angle with that knee, a little rotation. In a moment, we'll stay on the right and we'll double time it if that's possible. 4, 3, 2, double time. And step touch. In a moment, we'll take 2 to the left. I'll count it down. 4, 3, here you go. Last one, hold it in place. This time we'll push those arms forward, chest press. Tap those toes. And then press up. And that knee lift as you push up. Arms come up and over, and we add that diagonal move. And then again, we'll stay on the left and double time it in 4, 3, 2. Last one, step touch. Roll those shoulders. Wide angle, 4, 3, 2, and abs in, tailbone long. We're going to roll it down, sit down. Let's roll through that spine, exhaling in a cat, inhaling in your Rudolph or reindeer, and rounding and extending. Good. Let's drop that right shoulder in, look up over the left. Come on back through center. Let's go the other way. And then nice and easy, just side to side with that movement. Good. On this last one, we're going to hold it one more time. Right shoulder in. Take your hand over to that side, round in your cat, and extend in your cow. So we round in that cat, extend in that cow. And we're going to come back, drop the left shoulder in, look up. And then bring that hand over so you can round and extend and round and extend. All right, find that plie position, big, deep breath in. Exhale, roll those shoulders up, back, and down. And we're going to start really simply. Weights in your hands, and we're going to hold them like that. We're going to find that wide plie position, abs in, tailbone long, sit down into it. And here's all we're going to do. We're going to keep the elbow, no, we're not. We're going to squeeze back, rowing motion, sorry. What are we doing? Now, if you want to, you can sink deeper and come up as you squeeze back. You are welcome to do that by coming up on your tippy toes. Or you could stay on your toes for balance. And then we're going to start bringing those arms down and up around. Down, up, and around, like you're zipping up, like doing an upright row. Good. Last two. And last one, you're going to sit into that plie. You're going to bring your hands, palms underneath those weights. Make sure your abs are in, your tailbone is tucked. Sit a little deeper for me. Serve your platter with your left arm nice and straight. And then right arm nice and straight. So alternate. Don't go too fast, but you can start switching in the middle. Then I want you to turn your thumbs up. So you're not really serving the platter, it's more just like a punch. Serving the punch. Two more. There you go. And now, palms go underneath again, serve the platter and stay there. Get those arms as straight as possible, bend the fingers in 2 inches towards your face and straighten, straighten, straighten. Notice if you hunch those shoulders, try and stay open. Two more. And relax. Come on up. Roll those hands out. Give me a shoot the hoop. Pull it back. Press those fingers up. Press back. Gentle fist and pull back. And then flip it and pull back. We'll do the other side. Follow through as if you're shooting a hoop. Pull back. Hands up and pull back. Gentle fist and pull back. And finally flip it. And then with both hands flipped open, we squeeze those shoulder blades together, even go ahead and arch that spine a bit, and then relax that down. Shake it all out. Let's have that chair handy, probably flipped around. You're going to take a single weight behind your right leg and the other one in your right hand. We're going to bend that left knee enough that we can try to get into that lengthened out flat back position, right? So long in your spine. Then that right hand is going to come down. We're going to pull that shoulder back. We're going to lift that elbow without rolling the shoulder forward. And then we're going to extend the leg and the arm at the same time. My pinky is to the sky. So tricep extension along with hamstring work and booty work. Left knee stays bent, spine stays long. I'm trying to keep my torso parallel to the ground. Two more. Hold it at the top. Straight arm, press leg, come up. All you're going to do, keep that leg there, pull the abs in, squeeze that weight strongly so you feel that hamstring, arm to the side, leg to the side. You got to have a good grip because we don't want to drop this weight. So hamstring holding it and working those abductors with your deltoid. Good, leave that leg up there, leave that arm up there, hold 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Go ahead, set those weights down. Let's extend that right leg forward. Bend the left knee, lengthen out, long stretch down that hamstring, spine nice and flat, roll the shoulder out of your ear, roll the toes up, bring them back down, bend the knee, and come on up. So that we can do all that on the other side. So again, that weight goes behind that left leg. Right knee bends. Weight in your left hand. And we're going to try and find that long flat back as that left heel presses up. We're going to roll the shoulder out of our ear. We're going to lift that elbow and both go up. Right knee stays bent, spine stays long. Flex through the heel. Two more. Hold at the top, press, press, and squeeze. And then really tighten the grip with that left leg, abs in, leg and arm to the side. Almost there. Beautiful. Let's take that left leg out. Bend that right knee, send that tailbone back long. Roll those toes up, spine long. Roll the toes down. Good, bend that knee and stand it on up. Roll those shoulders up, back and down. Right. So we're going to bring that left leg out. Just one weight in your left hand, by the way, sorry. Weight is on that right leg. Hand is here. We're going to roll up on those right toes, calf work, and we're going to add that shoulder press. I'm trying to keep my elbow pretty much in front of my shoulder. If that bugs your shoulder, you can go out to the side. And if all of that is too much, you can just do a small lift. Protect that shoulder. Not too much weight on that hand, it's there for balance, but your cat should feel this pretty soon. Good, just two more. And then we hold at the top. You can bring the arm down, press a little taller, and then relax. Keep your legs how they are. So your right foot is back. Step forward on that left and lunge to get a nice stretch in the calf of that right leg. Bend that right knee to take it a little deeper. Then roll up on those toes, turn the heel in and the toes out, but square your hips. Lunge into that left leg so that right leg gets that stretch and bend the knee. And then we'll come up and turn the toe in and the heel out and we lunge and bend and bring that up. All right, we have that other side to do. You want to use that chair for balance, just switch it to the other side. Weight is on that left leg, right toe is turned out, abs are in. You're gonna lift up on that toe and then add that shoulder raise, if you like, out to the side or right in front. Gentle on this grip. Just a few more. Good, last one, stay up, arm comes down, hold, 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 go a little taller, little taller, little taller. And then that right foot goes down, left toes are pointed straight ahead, lunge into it, bend that right knee. And then give me a little bend of the knee. Roll up on those toes, toe out, heel in. Make sure the hips didn't twist, so face forward with those hips. Press that heel down and bend. Then we roll up, toe in, heel out as we lunge. And bend the knee. Wow. All right, beautiful. Back over to our side. We won't really need our chair right now. Weight on your right leg. Left leg out. So actually, let's get our, let's just get our legs going first. So we're gonna bring the leg in front, bend the knee, bring it to the side, bend the knee, bring it to the back, bend the knee, and then sit into a curtsy and stand up. So at the end, or at the beginning, we get quad, and at the end, we get quad and glute. And then arms can just start to gravitate with it. And you can speed it up as much as you feel like you need to. And again, whatever you want with your arms. Or you could just hold your arms in front of your chest right here. Whatever you'd like to do. Just a couple more. Very nice. Last time we're going to sit into it. Arms just right here. So a little deeper. Bring your elbows to your side. From that balance, little quick tricep extension. Fingers to the sky. All your weight on that right leg. Knee is bent. Hanging out here. 2 and 1. Bring that up. Take that right leg across. Sit that tailbone back, lengthen it out. Feel that beautiful stretch on the outside of that hip. Round it under and extend it again. Cross that leg all the way over. Up and over we go. Hips go right, arms go left. Bend into it. Roll into it. And then straighten the legs, lift the arm. Come on up. Other side. So weight on that left leg. Right toes go in front, behind, curtsy, and sit, right? So you decide how you want to do this. Whatever you like with your arms. Or they can just stay here. Just one more. We sit back, we try and find that balance. And this time we're going to try and do knuckles to the back, palms forward, press, tricep press. Almost there. And relax. So again, we're going to take this time that left leg across the right, sit into it, tailbone is long, and we round it under. We're going to extend again, cross that ankle over, hips go left, arms go right, roll it down, bend both knees, and straighten and extend, and lift it up. Beautiful. Shoulders roll up out of those ears. All right. Right. Okay. We are back to center. Actually, just a single weight in your right hand, sorry. Left leg forward, right leg back. We're just going to start with that dumping bird. So you're going to feel that in that left hamstring. We're going to bring that arm back and anterior deltoid lift. So we come back, posterior deltoid, front, anterior. And not too much weight on that chair. And don't go too fast or we'll start swinging, which would be really fun, but not what we're going to do. That left leg is fairly straight. You can have a gentle bend in it if you want. And you can bring that right leg forward when you bring your arm forward, or you can put it on the ground. You could bring it all the way forward and get a little bit of quad love. Almost there. And relax. All right. First thing we're going to do is stretch that right quad. So drop the hips, send that right knee directly underneath that hip. Good. And then that left leg is ahead. So let's just sit back, hamstring. All right, other side. Weight in your left hand. Yeah, right leg is forward. I hope so. Am I right? Yeah, that leg hasn't been worked yet. Okay. Anterior lift when you come up. And then if you want to, you can swing the leg through with it. And if you want to, you can swing it way far forward so you get some quad work. Beautiful. Last time. Nice. Weight goes down. We're going to step. We're stepping back with that left leg. Sorry. Tuck those hips under, bend. There's your hip flexor stretch. And then weight goes in that leg. Hamstring stretch on the right. And then roll those toes down. You're going to come up. We're going to head down to the ground. You're going to bring your weights with you, please. You will not need your chair. All righty. Let's head down. Let's just start in a seated position for a moment. Pull those glutes out from under you. Just do a little bit of ab work while we're still taking a moment for that heart rate to come down. So hands right in front of you. I'm holding on to the weight between them. Shoulders pull back and forward, pull back and forward. So retraction. And then keep them retracted. Lean back just a little bit. Option to rotate. If that's not good for your body, don't do it. If you notice your knees are moving a lot, take the other way. What? And hold it between your knees. Hi, sweetie. Is that a gift for you? Two more. And we relax. Ah, beautiful. We're going to take our time at this point, going ahead and rolling down. Put that left knee in, right leg is long. And then switch it up, right knee in. And then both legs in. Take a little rock side to side. And then bring your arms into a T position underneath the weights. Let the knees drop to the left. And then up and over to the right. Beautiful. Back through center. We're going to take both weights. We're going to put them on our hip flexors. And we're going to use our fingers to hold those in place. Knees and ankles and toes can be zipped up, holding, or you can have everything hip distance apart. Deep breath in. Exhale, tuck your hips under and tip them out, and then find neutral and lift those hips in your first bridge pose or a bridge pose. From there, see if you can lift the hips an inch higher. Lift an inch, lift an inch. Squeeze those glutes as you lift. Just 3 more. and relax. Beautiful. Should have felt that in those glutes, maybe those hamstrings a little bit. Weights in those hands, out to the side again, just nice opening here. And then we're going to stack those legs tabletop. We're going to do a simple toe touch to start with, right? So you can always do single leg, you can do single leg heel flex, you can do both legs toe, you can do both legs heel, but with your arms out like this, make sure your ribs aren't, oops, popped up, right? So pull those ribs down and in. Beautiful. All right, adding on, we're going to take a single weight and we're going to put it on our ribs to remind us to sink those ribs down. So we don't want that weight to fall off. So now we go back to another round of toe touches. You can go single, you can go double. If you're feeling fancy, you could go single straight leg, or you could go double, both legs, double leg lower. So short lever, knees bent, or long lever, knees straight, legs straight. But mostly just ribs pulled in. And then our last add-on, keep that weight there if you can, and then add another weight below your knees where you can hold it between your your calf muscles. Deep breath in, exhale, sink, and then legs move. Inhaling as they move, exhaling as they come back up to tabletop. Keep those shins parallel with the ground when you come back up. Good, keep it going. You have just a few more. And relax. Oh, very nice. Let's take one weight in each hand, grab the tops of those shins, take a little rock, and then fingers to the sky, legs in tabletop, exhale, neck and shoulders off the ground, extend the right leg and the left arm, single leg stretch, keep the left knee tabletop, inhale, center, exhale, opposite leg and arm, inhale, center, and reach, and center, and reach, and center, abs in, ribs flat. And we relax. We're going to roll over onto our side, facing the front. We're going to do a quick little clam series. So you choose if you want to have both weights on the top thigh or just one. Keeping in mind, as I said, it'll be a brief series, but we'll get it. We'll work those that outer hip. So head is resting on your arm, waistline is lifted, and then shin stays parallel to the ground as we lift. Good, and then we're going to put the heels together. We're going to pivot open and close, open and close. And then this time, the knees are going to stay down, but the heels are going to lift, and once again, we pivot open. And relax. Hopefully you felt that in that top glute, hip area, and we'll flip over to the other side, please. Once again, we'll stack those knees, waistline lifted. You're choosing whether you want one weight or two weights on that top leg, and then you just hold them in place with your palm. Waistline is lifted, and we start with that straight lift. Then we're going to go into our pivot. And then knees stay low, heels in the air, and we pivot from there. And relax. Set your weights down, give those hips a little love, and prop yourself up for a side plank on this side. You can double up your mat if you like. Push the shoulder back, lift up out of it, engage. So single weight in that top hand, or you don't have to. Find your favorite side plank position, lift that arm up, and then lift the bottom hip extra as you reach that arm overhead. Come back to center. 3 more like that. Reach and center. Reach and center. Last one like that. Reach and center. Weight on that top hip. Use 2 fingers to push it down. Lift up. Lift up. And relax. That one should have really kind of ignited things a little bit. So we're going to switch over side plank on the opposite side. Again, supporting yourself with that elbow, shoulder goes back, lift up out of it, engage those lats. Weight in that top hand, your favorite version of side plank, and then lift a little extra. And we lift. And lift, one more like that, and we lift. Then weight on that top hip, lift again. And relax. All right, beautiful. We're going to roll over onto our spine. Have your weights down on where your hands are going to be. And then just slide those hands underneath the weight. So your palms are facing the ceiling. And you'll notice that your shoulders, as always, like to kind of slope forward in this position. Right? So we're going to lift those shoulders, and that should engage those deltoid muscles, those rear deltoids, those shoulder muscles. Then we're going to lift the arms just the tiniest bit, and then we're going to reach them down towards your feet, keeping your toes on the ground, keeping your knees lifted, keeping your head in line, your belly button pulled in and down. Deep breath in. Exhale, stretch, reach, lift, and down. And again, stretch, reach, lift, and down. 2 more like that. Reach, and down. This time, stay up. Keep your head where it is. Squeeze your shoulders a little higher for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Weights. The weights get to relax. You get to relax too. Go ahead, sit back, resting position, hands out front or by your sides. Make this, if need be, to give yourself some extra space. Good, and then we're going to come onto all fours with those hands way out in front, appropriately doing a reindeer and a cat, and a reindeer and a cat. Beautiful. Come all the way down onto your forearms. You're going to pop yourself up into a forearm plank. If you prefer to be on the fronts of your thighs, lower those legs, lift those toes, and here we go. And gently down. We're coming all the way back over onto our spine. Let's have those weights handy, please. All right. As we lie down, we're going to bring that right knee in with the weight behind the hamstring and just give it a nice tug. Use your right hand to open that right leg a little bit to the right. So you start to get some inner thigh. Notice how the left hip lifts up though. So take that other weight
put it on the left hip, push it back down. So get that inner thigh on both by not letting the left hip lift. And then go ahead and set that left weight on the ground, bring that right knee back through center, hug it in. And then roll that weight down to your calf, lift that leg up, and we're going to flex and point. You're going to circle for me. Hi. And rotate. Then turn your toe in and your heel out. Take your right hand with the palm underneath the weight and bring it up and over to the right. Let that right leg go a little bit to the left. Feel that big stretch. If you want to add that other weight on top of your thigh, on the outside of your hip, you can. Then bend that knee, crisscross, and let both knees drop left, please. Come on back up through center, put the left foot on the ground. You can move your right hand out from under that weight for now. Press that right thigh open, inner thigh, outer hip, and then thread your needle. Extend that left leg up and we'll point and flex there. We'll rotate, get movement in that left leg, hug that leg even closer, and then we'll bend that knee. And from this position, the left foot on the ground, we'll drop those knees to the left again, the right knee pointing to the sky. Slide that right hand under the weight and the left hand under the other weight, and then bring that left knee up one more time and go into that deeper twist. Come on back up through center, right foot on the ground, grab the weight from the left, put it behind your left leg, please. Hug it in, and then pull it over to the left. As you notice, as you pull it, if that right hip wants to come up, use the right weight to push that right weight back, right hip back down. And then come on back up through center, straighten out the right leg, extend that left leg up, roll the weight up to the calf, and we'll flex and point. We'll rotate. Good. And then we're going to slide that weight underneath our left hand and let it move to the left. Turn that toe down and in. And you're welcome to stay there. You can put the weight on the outside of that leg a little bit. Then you're going to bend that knee. That left leg comes up behind it, and they both drop to the right. Nice and easy, back up through center, uncross or slide that ankle out. So now you're in that figure four. Bring your right knee in, extend it up, and we'll flex and point again, and rotate and circle. And then we'll bring it even deeper, big stretch. Right foot goes on the ground, legs drop over so that you land on your left foot and your right thigh, outer thigh. And then while you're there, just tuck that right knee up behind the left and let them drop. And slide those hands under the weights if that would feel good. And then nice and easy, we go back through center. You figure out how you want to meet me on all fours. You can roll up, you can roll like a ball, you can just roll over. And we'll just be in that regular boxing position for our cat. And our reindeer, and our cat, and our reindeer, and then we're going to tuck those toes, we're going to hover, and then we're going to press back. Feel free to pedal out those heels. And then hang over, like yes and shake no, bend your knees a lot, hands on your thighs. One more cat, one more reindeer, bring it on back through center. For your curtsies.